Hi, everyone. It's Cecilia. I'm going to be doing a December reading, but before we do the December reading, we are going to go ahead and take a look at how the November reading fared out. Okay, we're going to do that real quick. I had said last time that there were going to be a lot of lies and deception, just all the way around, but especially to like the farming industry. Um, they were told that they were going to have money. They were going to have money from the tariffs, and as far as I know, they haven't gotten any. They were told that China was going to buy all these soybeans. I am not 100% sure that, well, the whole sit down with Xi, I think that's his name. Anyway, the sit down saying, and Trump came and said, well, we got this and this, but we actually did not get everything. So I'm not 100% sure if the farmers received any help in that. As far as I know, farmers are still struggling, and some of them are losing their farms, and some of them are trying to just figure out, okay, well, what am I going to do for next year? So that's kind of where that is at. Then I said there was going to be a food shortage, but I didn't say it was going to be in the stores. I said more than likely the food shortage was going to come at the banks, the food banks, and the places that pass out food. And that did indeed happen. We had a shortage. We had more people needing help than actually was getting help with the high food costs. And we still are suffering with food shortages in the thing. But we did have people I said was going to be bringing offerings and donations. People were going to be helping out. People were going to be helping their neighbors. They were going to make meals for some of their elderly neighbors. They were going to pass food, food that they had extra to other people. Some people, even on Halloween, they went ahead and they passed out food. I know we passed out food at our house, along with we passed out breakfast food like oatmeal packets, cereal bars, and applesauce, in addition to some goodie stuff too. So people stepped up, and they really made a difference with helping people. Then I said and this was the one I had trouble with. I did not know if, because I didn't know it was airborne or toxins, so I had to pull 3 extra cards. And we do have, in the month of November, we did have more cases of RSV, the flu, and COVID coming around. And then there's some sort of another virus that's fairly new, like a new type of a flu. I don't know if it's came to our shores yet, but there is going to be more. But there's also a aspect that had to do with war. I had said that whatever it is going to be a worldwide. People worldwide are going to feel it, and everything that's going on as far as like wars and that and conflicts are affecting everybody worldwide. Then you have the issue with the United States, where we're putting battleships and everything else around Venezuela. Well, people from out the world, other countries are getting really angry. And Colombia, I do believe, filed paperwork with, I can't remember the organization, but basically for war crimes. Okay, so I had said that that this was about possibly Venezuela. Now the uprooted taken out. I wasn't 100% sure. I mean, they're still talking about the 25th Amendment with Trump, as his health continues to deteriorate, as many readings have said. But within everything, doesn't give a time frame. Okay, and it could be that somebody is going to be, uprooted and taken out, not necessarily in a death way, like whether it is Netanyahu, who is now asking for amnesty. Is that what it is? Amnesty? Well, he wants to be forgiven. He wants to get I forgot what it's called when they pardon. He wants pardon. And then you have Putin. His people are getting tired of his shenanigans, and he has no money. So, I mean, he hasn't been able to pay his people. All kinds of stuff's going on over there. And then, of course, it could be that, Trump and his regime wants to take out the leadership of Venezuela. I don't know a whole lot about that situation as far as their elections or anything. I haven't been paying as much attention to foreign affairs as I usually do. So anyway, that is what the predictions last time had for us. Okay. So now what we're going to do is we're going to do a reading. Okay. And I'm going to do a 5-card pull. And this is on the personal predictions. And it's basically about us getting through what we got to do for December, what's coming for us in September, what we need to do. I know that it's going to be hard. December, the holidays are hard anyway. They're always hard. They're hard because, people have lost loved ones. People don't have money. They might not have housing. Their relationships and their families might not be good. So it's always a very difficult time. And then there's the thing where people want to, they want to spend because they want it to be the best Christmas ever. And I've been promoting on my Facebook page not to do that. Don't go hog wild. I have a feeling, and I'm going to do a reading for 2026, but I have a feeling 2026 is going to be very, very difficult for a lot of us. It's going to be hard. It's just my intuition telling me that it's not, and I haven't done a reading on 2026 yet, but I'm just feeling that it's going to be a lot harder. But I keep saying we're in that 30-year shift from the divine masculine to the divine feminine. And it was not going to be pleasant. So how long we're going to stay in these unpleasantries, only thing we can control is ourselves. And I keep talking about community. Let's get our communities together. Now with the cards, as with everything, it's based on energy today. And what I want to know with cards is, what do we got to do? What is ours to know? What do we got to do? Now, this is for the collective. So we're going to pull 5 cards. This is it might apply to you. It might not apply to you. It's going to go for the collective as a whole. So, how many people do we have in the United States? So, it's not going to be for everybody. So, because I'm not asking about the government. I'm asking about us. I'm asking about the people. What is it? What is it that we have to do? Now, I don't have my usual tripod thingy up. I just got done taking it down because it was in my way. All right, so let's go ahead. Okay, so let's see what we got here. Okay, so 5 cards. Strength is needed. I'll interpret it after I pull all 5. Be open to receive. Creative inspiration. Emotional overwhelm. Changes coming. Okay. Okay. We've got a lot of changes coming. Okay, hang on. Okay. Now, remember I said we wanted to form our communities. And we need to work on ourselves. Instead of getting all crazy on this, there's nothing we can do. Okay? We can't control our government. They're going to do what they're going to do. But how we respond, what we can do, is going to matter greatly. Okay? There's going to be some changes coming in December. she's crying here. So I don't know. It does not look like tear. At least that looks like tears to me. Change is coming. And it's not lost on me that there's a butterfly on here and down here. So we can expect some big changes. These might be personal changes, financial changes, changes going on within the country. But one thing is for sure, change is coming. You're going to need strength. Now's the time to be strong. People in the United States are made of stern stuff. Well, most of us, not everybody. But we're going to need strength to get through the month of December into January. Now, I said that I asked for December, but it could be that this goes into next year as well for the upcoming time period. People are going to feel emotionally overwhelmed. Okay, here's the thing. The holidays, don't go hog wild. You don't need to make 15 different kinds of cookies. It doesn't matter that you've done it before in the past. Make only two kinds of cookies, and maybe take part in a cookie exchange. I've done that before. Boy, that saved me a lot of cookies from having to make cookies. I've done that before. It's a lot of fun too. Good way to get together with your friends, do a cookie exchange. Everybody brings in these packs of dozens of 12 cookies, and yours is all the same, and then you trade with people, with how many people are going to be there. So if you get 10 friends that are going to get together, you make 12 dozen of cookies plus one for yourself. Well, 10 including you. And then you trade everybody cookies, and then you've got 10 different kinds of cookies. That's a win-win. And you only had to make one kind. So it's always good. But anyway, some people are going to be emotionally overwhelmed. What I just saw was kids wanting gifts that parents can't afford to buy. And people are going to get very upset over that. Not at their children, but that they cannot provide like they wanted to for whatever reason is going on. I know somebody that told their family, we can't do Christmas in December. I don't have it. We're doing Christmas in February. We're going to do something small. We're going to have a day together. We're going to go somewhere, have a day together, have a nice meal, but we're going to do our gifts in February. And there's nothing wrong with that. Don't get overwhelmed with the holiday. I mean, think about what the reason for the holiday is for you. I mean, I celebrate Christmas from a secular point of view, but I am Buddhist. On December 8th, I start the celebration of Bodhi Day, which goes on for 30 days till January 1st. But it's all about reflection and meditation and things like that. It's not the big commercial mess. And I've noticed even Hanukkah is getting very commercialized recently. I had never seen so much Hanukkah stuff in a store until not too long ago. I was like, whoa, I'm not used to seeing that. So if given a chance, they would probably turn Bodhi Day into some sort of gift giving thing too. So, but anyway, don't let yourself get overwhelmed. It does not have to be perfect. There were many years for Thanksgiving, my family wanted turkey, burgers, and French fries. boy, I was so excited about that because I didn't have to cook that much. I mean, French fries from fresh potatoes they wanted, and we had a salad, and they had turkey burgers, and I had a Boca burger. Made things so much easier. And I didn't have, now this year I had to I did a whole turkey and I made 2 different Thanksgiving dinners. I felt a little overwhelmed because I got used to turkey and fries. But I was going to make a whole bunch of different pies. And I said, you know what? No, I'm going to cut back. Do that. Cut back. You don't have to make it craziness, you know. And by all means, don't put a bunch of stuff on credit cards. I was just told that. Don't put stuff on, don't feel like, oh, I'm going to put this on a credit card, you know. Don't do it. Try to get out of debt. I have a feeling next year is going to be rough, and you're not going to want to be overburdened with credit cards. Be open to receive. I always have what I need when I need it. I know that I can ask Spirit for it. I'll say this or something greater. And I will have it when I need it. Like when I had a roof, I had no idea how I was going to get a roof. I didn't have any money. I didn't have money saved up. I was getting ready to go on medical leave because I was going to have foot surgery and I needed to save for that. And I was, I said, I don't know how I'm going to do it. I'm going to put it in your hands, Spirit. I'm just going to leave it in your hands. My roof got done. I was able to borrow money to get the roof done. And then I was able to return the money back almost immediately because my insurance company ended up paying for the damage. So, but I had to be open to receive. I had to trust the universe. So that's what you need to do. You need to be open to receive. Don't say, well, I don't think I'm going to get it. No. Creator, angels, guides, God, divine feminine, divine mother, divine father, however you worship. I have this need, and I don't know how I'm going to meet it. But I know that you take care of me, and you always take care of me. I always have what I need. So I'm asking for this or something greater, and then just let it go and be open to receive. Now, you might not get it right when you want it, but you'll get it when you need it. Okay? So whether it's, I need a new job, I need gifts for my children, I need my car repaired. That's another reason why you need a community, because people can help you out. Creative inspiration. Be creative. Be creative. Whether it is being creative to ways of making money or being creative to what kind of gifts you're going to give. But be creative. Look for inspiration. Every time I cook and I experiment in the kitchen, I get, inspiration from that. And it gives me the confidence to keep trying, especially when, a lot of the diet is rice and beans and veggies and stuff like that. You've got to be creative. Like a gift for your spouse. You can make a gift card book. Good for one back massage. Little things in there. Good for cleaning out your car, or those type of things, those type of gifts. I know that our house at times we have done the buy nothing. Whatever you gave, you couldn't pay for it. So I'll never forget to get the djembe drum that my grandchild wanted. I traded 10 things of homemade jams and jellies for it. And I was pretty excited about that. I think it was 10 jars. It was the little smaller jars. And I was able to give, because I couldn't buy anything. Wasn't allowed to buy. Didn't say I couldn't trade. Didn't say that I couldn't make, but I just couldn't buy it. And that's what I did. We've done Christmases where it was thrift store only. And I got my daughter pans, Revere pans, that she wanted. They're stainless steel out of the thrift stores. So their gifts don't have to be new. They could be creative. Things from the heart are always important. At least they are to me. And yeah, so this is, we're going to make it through. Let's pull a couple more cards. You're going to have change in perspective. While you're going through all of this, it's going to change you. You're going to see what's important, what's not important. You're going to have love and connection with your community, with the people, your family. There's nothing like people going through the same issue that brings connection. Like, I don't know if you've ever noticed cancer patients, they connect because they have all gone through the same thing. We're all going to be going through the same thing. It's going to allow for us to connect better. Release and letting go. Let go what's not serving you. Just let go. I'm always working on that. You don't need to make 15 different kinds of cookies. I know, I'm saying that because I know people that they do that. They make all these different kinds of cookies. Release and let go. You don't need to do it. Make it easier on yourself. It says fixing the problem. Fixing the problem. It's going to be difficult to fix the problem. Look, he looks very tired. It's very sad. The problems that we're facing as a collective, it's going to be rough. We got to fix the problem. I don't know what the answer is for that, but whatever the problem is for you personally, whatever the personal problem that you have that is coming for all of these things that I've mentioned, you might want to work on fixing the problem, no matter what it is. How can you solve it? What are you going to solve? What creative inspiration? Being ready to be, being ready to receive, be open to it. How can you make yourself less overwhelmed? How can I get myself more strength? How am I going to let go? What's going to bring me more connection to my family and my friends and my neighbors? Probably in fixing the problem, you're going to have a change in perspective. So let's pull out one more card. This is just an oracle card. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so we have leap of faith. Oh, That's such a beautiful card. Leap of faith. During all this, I think this fits perfectly with these cards. You need to take a leap of faith. Okay? You will make it through. It is going to be hard. I'm not going to lie. It's going to be hard. So let me read this to you. Look at that. That's so gorgeous. Okay. See this as a chance to create something wonderful. You are in the transition period where you need to draw on your faith, intuition, and knowledge and take the leap. You will not fail. You have safety net of support in place. You will overcome your fear and find a beautiful outcome on the horizon. This leap of faith is the best course of action at this time. If you do make a mistake, you have the ability to try again and learn from what you did not work the first time. All signs indicate that if you just trust, you will succeed. Jump head first into the void of the unknown. Even if you eventually fall, for a while, you will soar. Okay? So, yeah. That's what it is. And take that leap of faith. It'll be okay. We are going to make it. It's not going to be easy for any of us, but we will do well. And I hope that this finds you well for December. And you have a wonderful day.